Okay, so here we have Adesire. Adesire is one of the top defenders on my team, for my U12 team, or 11U team, you can call it as well, in the States. But today we're going to be going over Marcus Smart from his highlights of last year when he won Defensive Player of the Year. Because you were Defensive Player of the Year last year as well. So let's get down and let's check him out. Are you ready?
Yep.
So we're going to be asking Adesire what are the things that Marcus Smart is doing good. Okay, so in this first clip, Adesire, what is Marcus Smart doing so good right there? What did he do at that point?
He's hustling, diving for the ball.
Yeah, he's hustling, he's diving for the ball. What things that you do?
I hustle and I dive for the ball.
Exactly. So why do we want to dive for that ball?
So that we can secure it.
So you can secure it, but there's one reason that you may or may not know. Something I say to older players when you come to the older team practices. So if you dive for the ball and the other person dives for the ball, safety-wise, you're fine. But if you're the one standing and somebody else dives for that ball and you didn't, then there's an injury risk that could be happening to yourself if you don't go and dive for that ball as well. So by diving for the ball, you're actually saving your own body. So you just had a recent clip, and we have video of you breaking it down as well, of the exact same thing that happened in your last game. Okay, so let's check out this clip right here. What is Marcus Smart doing so good at that point right there? Something that you said that you did.
Tilting his body.
He's tilting his body. Do you know why that's actually good? I never explained it in the last video.
So he doesn't hit his hand?
So he doesn't hit his hand, that's one. But if you show your chest to the other team, so if you are currently trying to run alongside and then you have to try and cut him off, let's say you're running this way, right? And I try to cut you off like this to try to block your shot, that's going to be a foul. Whether you hit that player or not, it's going to be a foul. But if you're running alongside, right, and now I jump in front and my chest is to you and I go to block that shot, I hit ball. If you run into my chest, now that at that point, that's a no call, because if I'm going straight up or we're both going into the same direction, let's say we're both closing in at a V and we're both going in the same direction and I'm vertical and I just made contact with the ball only, now it's no foul on either of us because I have my ground, I have my cylinder, and you have your cylinder, right? That way, what you just said about turning your chest so that you can block it, that's good to be able to block without fouling, but it also gives you protection as well from getting a bad call. So good job. Okay, so now in this clip, there's something that the other team, the NBA player right there, does that I always tell you guys not to do. There's two things. Can you see it?
He's turning his back.
Yeah, he's turning his back to the basket, which then allows...
Marcus Smart's come behind, get it.
That's right, for defenders to come from behind and steal it because you can't see what's happening behind you, right? So that allows even you to get a ton of steals because you tend to, a lot of the times, try to sneak up behind players who are already about to go into a trap. You sneak up behind, you get that steal, and you go, right? So the other thing, what does this guy also do that's not very good? The offensive player.
He falls.
And he falls? Well, he does. He's trying to sell that foul, even though it's not a foul. But he had that ball at his waist. If he didn't have the ball at his waist, let's say he took his last dribble and he kept the ball high, that's a lot harder to steal, right? So, there you go. Are you learning anything so far?
Yeah.
That's good. So, remember in practice, when we were learning man, how many steps away are you supposed to be from your man if you're one pass away? One big step. So is he one big step away? Yeah. Watch what he does when he's in this spot. So remember how I said in practice that if this man helps out, where are you supposed to pass?
Over there to the wing.
Yep. So now, where is that guy going to pass?
To the wing.
Exactly. So now when you are in this situation, when you are one pass away, you can take that one step in to get your hand in there, just so that we can force that pass. Did you see where his other hand is?
Towards the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So it's in the passing lane. So what's he going to be able to do?
Steal it.
Exactly. Now, if you steal the ball right here, what's your first option? Because it's different than normal.
Like run and go score.
That's right. Why?
Because like there's like no one like in your way.
Exactly. Now, should you take as many dribbles as you can to get there, or limit your dribbles?
Limit.
How many dribbles do you think you could take from the other free throw line?
Depends what player you are.
No, what about you?
Like 3.
3? Okay. So now you can push that ball ahead 3 dribbles, right? On that last dribble, when you're about to go for the layup, should you look over your back? Should you look over your back during the run?
No.
Why? Because you just want to get down, right? So now on your first step, because in Canada, we get 2 steps under FIBA rules, which is also the same idea as NBA rules. When you play it down in the States this summer, you're only allowed to take 1 step because they have wonky rules down there. So with those 2 steps, what are you supposed to do in the first step when you're on a fast break?
Gather it.
Yep, but what are you supposed to do with your head?
Look back.
Yep, so you look back for what?
To see who's behind you.
Okay, and then with the second step, what are you doing?
Score.
Yep, score.
Looking at the rim.
Yep, looking at the rim. Why? Or the backboard or whatever.
So you can use the backboard to make the layup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
To never keep the ball to your waist and never put your back to the player. And,
Perfect.
Keep like one arm in, so like you can like get your hand in there and keep one arm out, so you can get the steal when someone's driving in.
Perfect. Hit that like button for Desiree and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.